Hey guys, and we're back. Somebody double crossed me because they was jealous of me. Because I drifted apart from this person. Or I drifted apart from this person because they was jealous and they had silent resentment. Because they was trying to keep up appearances. About a new perspective and trusting the process with authentic vibe. They was keeping up appearances and I was trusting the process because I'm authentic. I spread positivity. I got a new perspective about these people who teamwork and alliance with each other, and I gave them the cold shoulder because it was all smoke and mirrors. What we talking about, Holy Spirit? What we got going on? Somebody was faking. They concerned. They was acting like they was hurt. They really wasn't. And I'm spilling the beans. And that's an unexpected revelation. That I spread positivity and that somebody was keeping tabs on me because they got attachment issues. I was trusting the process, and that's the real story. It was a karmic lesson. It was something to be learned. Now I'm exposing their lies about this supportive circle. I'm clearing the air about how these people is really bad influences and how they worked with the family. It's not a rumor. That's why I'm protecting myself from these people, from these, they all teamwork together. They all work together, and I'm protecting myself from them. Something was all smoke and mirrors. What was all smoke and mirrors? I was trusting the process. Oh, I wasn't worried about this person. They was just faking. They had ulterior motives and unspoken desires. Look, this card said, I just said this. They had it said on the bottom of this card. They had ulterior motives. And it came out in unspoken desires. They thought a venture was going to wait for them, these new alliances. Now somebody is overthinking because I bring peace and satisfaction, and it's been exposed. They was talking about it's complicated. How? Whole time she a safe space. It was a loyalty test, and their path was uncertain yet hopeful. They was testing my limits, trying to see how I would react under pressure. Whole time I'm authentic, and this person wanted to play mind games with me, and he thought that we was gonna be reconnecting later. This person is jealous, and now their circle is full of drama because this was a past life lesson. And now this person is pretending to be fine because they only told the part of the truth that benefited themselves. Now gossip is spreading about how two-faced this person was, and somebody expected to be, and how they expected to mix the signals, and how I'm speaking the unfiltered truth about how somebody was keeping up appearances, trying to push my boundaries on purpose. Now these people trust is starting to waver. They releasing expectations on this pull and pull, wanted me to be in a relationship to cause emotional instability. Because I respected this person's boundaries, it got somebody intrigued. So this person was faking this whole time, like they was hurt. It was a facade of concern, and I'm spilling the beans. It's an unexpected revelation. A shocking revelation will change your perspective about why I don't fuck with these people, because it was all smoke and mirrors. I was never worried. I was never thinking about them. They just still trying to do these unspoken desires because they have ulterior motives. They was keeping their intentions hidden. And now their secrets is exposed and their stability is fucked up because they wasn't able to keep me a secret. Yeah, I turned something on for you. Go watch it. I never had to be cautious. I wasn't cautious of, somebody wasn't cautious of a contract would be over, or they wasn't able to end something, and now they all fighting with a karmic femme because they finding out that she not a beta, and that she not an abundant, and that she not a divine being. Or maybe they would have been cautious if they knew this about her before they did this chaos magic. They would have been cautious. I'm not an op and I don't have tantric sex. Remember they said that I was the sleep around. I was the promiscuous one. Somebody didn't know. Somebody didn't have spiritual gifts. Their stability fucked up from doing this chaos magic. They feel abused. Or they wanted to abuse me. They was supposed to, and they ain't getting no money. This This person was supposed to block me and get paid for it. Whole time I'm a role model. It was a false narrative that I was crazy. This person is the crazy one. Off 25 on the clock. So it was a facade of concern. Someone's concern may not be sincere. They was hiding ulterior motives, that they was really just trying to block me, intruding in my life, trying to hinder me. Facade of concern. I was never heartbroken about this person exactly. It was all smoke and mirrors, remember? It was a facade of concern. I was focusing on God. I never sold my soul to the devil. Now somebody is trying to run away, or they have faith that I just ran away from this person and did. They ain't getting no money from telling these lies. Because I was never jealous, envious, or insecure. Facade of concern. Somebody is not happy that I'm happy. They got played, manipulated. They was trying to manipulate me. They was happy to do it too, because they wanted to steal my intellect. And I'm spilling the beans. Somebody is going to jail for investing, putting their work, labor, and efforts into this. They didn't know that I was an angel. They thought I was insecure. Whole time I'm a high priestess. They ain't know. They ain't know. They did chaos magic and they mad. They mad that I see them and that they in jail and that I'm an angel. They finding out that I was never obsessed with somebody. They didn't know that I kicked this person to the curb. They thought he left me because I kept cheating and I was dirty and I was on drugs. Whole time that's the person that he married. Exactly. I don't do drugs. I don't have addictions. I'm spilling the beans. Me, the high priestess. I'm not a player. I'm not non-committal. I don't do players. I'm not into being a side bitch. Somebody in their thoughts because they trusted something that they shouldn't have trusted. The situation ain't about to explode for me, or it didn't, and somebody was confused. Why? And now they finding out it's because I'm not superficial and I'm not a Jezebel. Somebody was just putting on a show. A soulmate, that we were soulmates. They didn't tell them that I was a divine being. Now they finding out that I'm an earth angel. That's why my shit ain't blow up like they thought it was. Because I was never a op to somebody. They just didn't want me to move into alignment. This person crazy as hell, not me. I'm really an earth angel. And they can't disregard that. What's this trusted? They trusted that I would be in my thoughts about them. They know they fucked up being these people friend, team working with these people. I wasn't supposed to know that he was karmic and that he was a lust monkey. And that he was trying to make me feel abandoned on purpose. This priest, I was doing magic. I was never jealous and envious. That's an unexpected revelation. It's changing people's perspective. Because they found out that this person was doing death magic. Because they wanted me. And I left them. Unexpected revelation. This person is doing drugs. They did death magic so that I would do drugs and go crazy. And that's an unexpected revelation, that you had all these people doing this spell work on me because you wanted me to do drugs and be crazy like you, so that you can steal my intellect. They watching the show go down, enjoying the gossip on this red lipstick stain. They got legal issues. They done lost their authority. This was never my main male. I don't find this person attractive. I don't see them as a cool guy. And people watching the show go down, enjoying the gossip about how these people had this bright idea. My spirit team is rocking this shit. Somebody want to hear all about it too. Ooh, what this say? My creativity, my ideas, my imagination is straight from the spirit guides. They want to hear all about it. Don't want to hear it in the reverse. My spirit team want to hear all about it. Somebody crazy as hell. This is not the cards I was taking from this guy. Somebody crazy as hell. I'm not the one that holds this guilt, remorse. I'm not in regret. It's an unexpected revelation that they wanted me to do drugs and be crazy. I was never somebody's fake friend. They was just enamored with trying to cause me conflict, and they wasn't able to. They was trying to conflict me so that people didn't admire me, and it still worked. And it's no surprise there. Leave it alone. It's no surprise who the real promiscuous sleep with your man is. What they not surprised at? Were they not surprised why they were saying I was promiscuous? They not surprised that somebody was shattered, destroyed, broken, and fucked up, that I left them? They not surprised. Yep, now it's game over because they understand why I don't fuck with these people. They understand. Exactly. Protective shell, unbothered like fuck. I'm connected to God, and they didn't want me to win. They didn't want me to have a connection to God or my ancestors. The rituals is backfiring. I'm still achieving my goals. They tried to set me up, and I still went through a transformation. I still get this upgrade. I still went through a rebirth. They was trying to reject me, make me feel abandoned, deserted, and left behind. And I ended up listening to my intuition, gaining insight through fortune telling and divination. I was never nobody's sex shop. I was never being a sex shop. That was an illusion. Somebody was doing love spells, a copycat. A Capricorn, they wanted to copycat a Capricorn. This is the promiscuous red lipstick stain. They was doing chaos magic. I was never demonic. I was been leveling up, minding my own business, unbothered as fuck. I wasn't supposed to know this person is karmic, and I didn't care that he was. And he ended up getting caught up. People was finding evidence that I was really unbothered with this person, and that I'm not an impersonator. What's this love offer? Somebody gave me a love offer to fulfill a fantasy and wasn't expecting for me to break the contract and not be able to control me. They was working with this backwards ass Aries. Maybe that was the boss, she the boss. And somebody didn't care. Or maybe this Aries could be an emperor. What's the love offer? Somebody is investigating the love offer because I'm not an impersonator. I've actually been unbothered with this person. They can't get rid of something. They can't toss something out. That they going through destruction. Or they tried to bring me destruction because I was unbothered with them. I'm innocent, sweet, and compassionate. They wanted to bring me destruction because I'm not a whore like them. Because I don't sleep around for money like them. Because I'm not crazy and I don't throw spell work like them. I'm innocent. That's why I'm not scared. Something is not somebody's occupation, or they didn't get the job done. And they didn't know that. Or they didn't know. They thought I was going to fight for what I love. They wasn't expecting for it to be revealed that a rich guy is a liar. It's all over the internet that this person betrayed me. Now he wish he never agreed to something because he didn't get this high honor. He didn't get the job done. He wish he didn't do business with these people because his money is fucked up, because I was too real for him to be my backwards ass lover. He thought I was going to be jealous and envious and not stand in my power. He didn't know that I was chosen, or that the record would be set straight about the lies that he told. What's this destruction? This promiscuous person is going through destruction. This divine masculine. Because I won't partner up with him. Because I know he's all smoke and mirrors, and I'm not fooled by appearances. He just want to appear, remember, as my divine masculine. Behind that, he really a free-for-all, sleeps with anything. Promiscuous person. Yep. Exactly. Remember, I'm healthy. I don't make bad choices. I'm independent, intelligent, fearless, and strong. And these people is jealous and envious that I don't make bad choices because they can't manipulate me. It was all smoke and mirrors that he was my divine masculine. I'm the empress. Hello. They didn't know that I was balanced. Mature woman. Exactly. I'm karma. And all these people are getting karma. Somebody didn't care. They just was trying to be successful. Mature woman. They wasn't expecting for me to protect myself sexually from this person. What's the communication? Don't want to hear it. I'm cracking the fuck up. What they don't want to hear. I don't want to hear from this bugaboo. Exactly. Yeah. Oh my gosh. A Gemini wasn't expecting that. She wasn't expecting for me to be guarded or for me to have security. This is the hired hitman that I was supposed to be obsessed over. I don't want to hear shit from this nigga. I don't want you or anything to do with you. I thought I made that clear 3 years ago. But you thinking that you going to partner up with this Gemini to be a hired hitman in my life. And whatever mama, auntie this is. And I ended up being guarded to that ass. You thought I was backwards, and I'm not. Somebody is not a twin flame, or it was a karmic twin flame. What the fuck? It was all smoke and mirrors, and I don't want to hear about this bugaboo trying to communicate with me, trying to miss me, trying to come back. Yeah, I'm listening to my intuition and rejecting this person. Egg fucking exactly. You just want to come back to make me sick anyways. Remember, you got these unspoken desires. You just want to do a love spill. This person had unspoken love, unspoken desires. So they was going around faking concern. That was the love spill. This person wasn't able to bind me. I'm not bound to them. They wasn't expecting to leap. Didn't I just say this? This is the hired hitman. Didn't I just say this? He was doing love spells to bind me to him. And it didn't work. He wasn't expecting for me to leave him before he can get the job done. Yeah, he wasn't expecting for me to be protected. I put up boundaries to him before he could get the job done. I was never in guilt, remorse, or regret because I never came for this person. He thought I was going to come for him. People was awakening. He said that I came for him because he thought that I was. He thought I felt some type of way that we weren't together. Whole time I didn't fucking care. Obviously, if I wanted you back, I would have came back. You did enough to get me back. Obviously, I really didn't fucking care. It was unspoken desires. This Aquarius wasn't expecting for me to leave him and for not to be able to bind me. Exactly. It's a message of concern that he wasn't able, that the love spells didn't love. And he can't burn the evidence of what he did and how he worked with all these people. He got manipulated by a lust demon. And not he a lust demon. He can't burn the evidence that he the lust monkey and that he was the one manipulating everybody because he wanted to abuse me. He can't burn the evidence that he's the lust monkey. He's where the disease came from. He was lusting after being a queen of pentacles. I was never incompetent. So this Aquarius is the... Wait a minute. Where he was lusting after me for a rich girl that was in competition with me. She wanted to be seen as a role model, and it's been exposed that how she really level up, they wasn't able to because I didn't get an entity attachment. I was too abundant. I'm too star-seedish. I'm too sparkly for an entity attachment. I'm just not demonic. Darkness doesn't look good on me. That's why I'm abundant. I'm nobody's victim. They was lusting after a rich girl, trying to manipulate me. But I was too emotionally intelligent. Remember, I skated on that ass. Who this rich girl? Me. These people had ulterior motives. They was just getting close to me with hidden intentions. And they can't cover it up. None of these people. Because I'm already in my destiny. I made it. Nigga, I'm here and I'm telling. They had ulterior motives and was putting on a show. They can't cover up that they was just putting on a show. Being a divination abuser in the background. Trying to block my finances. That's the divination that they was doing. This not so nice guy. Hold on. Putting on the show. Tired of the drama because I'm innocent. Now these people tired of the drama because they finding out the truth on why this person money fucked up. It's because they was trying to fuck my money up. This person is not of high honor. And they ain't getting it from being this bribe. They were supposed to get high honor from corrupting me. From turning me into a lust monkey. That's the rituals they did and they didn't work. Because I seen him as the karmic masculine that he is. He wasn't expecting for me to leave him. He wasn't able to make me feel abandoned. He wasn't expecting for me to abandon him. But when I did, he started doing chaos magic to make me sick. And I never end up getting sick. Or he was doing chaos magic. The chaos magic is him saying that I'm where that sickness came from. That's not true. I was loving myself, remember? I was never thinking about him or wanting him back. Yeah, I didn't see no love story with him. There is no love story. Exactly. I ended up breaking the contract. Listening to my intuition about him making me the other woman. I'm extraterrestrial. That's why this is my pathway. That's why I'm not superficial. And that's why I'm not a Jezebel. And that's why I'm not toxic. And they can't keep it a secret. that their stability is fucked up. They didn't know that somebody was just fulfilling a fantasy. This backwards ass Aquarius and his best booty bumping best friend, that's Leo. That's the sister and the cousin. They both their asses is crazy for trying to copycat me by throwing me out of alignment. This witchy sister know I'm speaking straight facts. She wasn't able to trick me or play mind games. She said I was gay and that somebody couldn't expect a new beginning with me. And now they finding out that this sister is fake, a big fat fake phony. They was wearing a mask. They was pretending. A Sagittarius didn't have tantric sex and somebody is happy, that something is changing. Because of my emotional intelligence, somebody was in cahoots and didn't have access, or they didn't know that I did, and that they wouldn't get what they manifested because I outranked them. Anything else, I'm not demonic. They wasn't able to bind me. I'm not nefarious. I'm not diabolical. This Gemini is the bugaboo. Who is it? Tell me about this Gemini. Who this Gemini? Abundance. This Gemini wanted my abundance pack. So she wanted to give me an entity attachment. So she worked with this hired hitman that I wasn't supposed to know was karmic. And my ancestors is rocking your shit. That's why I'm still achieving my goals. And you're not winning. I'm cracking the fuck up. Oop. That's what God said. Tell me about this Gemini that wanted my abundance. My ancestors is rocking her shit. Because she wasn't able to bind me. She wasn't able to give me the entity attachment. Remember, they was doing the financial blocks on me. Now they money fucked up. They all betrayed me. They are not to be trusted. This Gemini, not to be trusted. I'm not toxic. They weren't able to make me toxic by hiring this hitman to abuse me. Huh?
Okay, fine.